So at our village, Chief Mapanzule, that's where I come from. We had an old lady who had 5 cattle. This LDC, Law Development Commissioner, a white guy, was destocking African cattle. And this old lady had only 5. When her 10 came, she put forward a card showing she had 5 cattle. Then he said she must sell 2 and remain with 3. So my father, we were young then, my father and his colleagues were very angry about that. So they went and removed the native commissioner, is a white guy, the native commissioner's will. The Land Rover had 4 wheels, so they removed 1, and it was now on 3 wheels. So after the commissioner, this white guy, finished his work of destocking cattle from the villages, he found that his Land Rover was now on 3 wheels. So I has done this. So the villagers said, well, there was an old woman there who had 5 cattle, and they said she must sell 2 and keep 3. You came with a Land Rover with 4, you go back with 3 wheels. So all the villagers left. It was a deep tank. It's, I think, 1955. All the villagers left. It was very young. We went to the village. So the white man slept at the deep tank because the Land Rover was now on 3 wheels. But of course, the chief was my grandfather. Was very angry. I think he was not wise. He was very angry with my father and his colleagues for what they'd done. So you don't do this to white people. So my father and his brothers and cousins, they were told by the chief or grandfather to retain the wheel so that the white men could drive. That was done. But I think they were not foolish by taking the wheel from them. Well, he had asked a lady to remain with 3. And in the villages, kuti murimeka, ngombe zofana kuita 4. So sumba ziri 4. So ngombe natu, 3 cattle cannot pull. You need 4. So that's a lesson. This is old men's philosophy. Long ago, in the 1955. You can see how our old people, the grandparents, were also very, very political. That shows how political they were that time. It is therefore critically important that this philosophy that we should be ourselves as Africans. Poor or rich, be yourselves. Dressed or undressed, be yourselves. Eating 3 meals or 1 meal, still remain yourselves. Be proud that you are who you are. Don't imitate those who have left their lands to come to our land. Who is more proud? The one who remains in his own land and the one who invades other people's land? For another day. And now let's go back to today. Let us work hand in glove for the greater good and prosperity of our countries and our peoples. My dear brother, Your Excellency, I want to express my gratitude for your personal support and that of Zambia for for Zimbabwe's candidature for a non-permanent seat in the United Security Council for the period 2027-2028. We congratulate you, my dear brother. We, as Zimbabwe, remain grateful to Zambia's principled stance and consistent calls against illegal economic sanctions imposed on Zimbabwe. These sanctions were imposed on us by the Western countries, just because we said our land belonged to us. And they said, no, the land belonged to colonialists. We said no. So we made sure that we took back our land. I will tell you this, my dear brother. Why is it very easy to chase away? Do you want me to tell you the truth? We were young then, but we loved our Mugabe. It was very revolutionary, you know. So we made sure that some of the white farmers, we asked a few of the villagers, you know, to go at the gate, the white man's gate, and they do some business there at night, and then go back home. When the white men came in, when they see what is at the gate, they packed and went away. So the revolution is fought in many ways. Finally, Your Excellency, we remain grateful to Zambia's principled stance and supporting us. With these remarks, my dear brother, I thank you for undertaking this working visit and for the successful first session of our Binational Commission. I look forward to joining you in Zambia for the second session of the BNC, my dear brother. I wish you Jane misses as you travel back home, but indeed also Zimbabwe is your home, as Zambia is also my home. I want my people here from Zimbabwe to know I was brought up in Zambia. No, he's too young to know about those things. It's long, long, long ago. In the early 50s, you see. My parents here were kicked out by the religions because of what they were thought to be very revolutionary. So my father was kicked out, and then he went to Northern Rhodesia then. It was called Northern Rhodesia. We were received there in 1954. We were kicked out here. But we as a family, that's when my father was kicked out, but we as a family went to Northern Rhodesia in 1955. And we grew up there. I had all my education in your country. Munyoe, Mumbwa, Kafue, Hutchinson, and the University of Zambia, Unza. So, I personally am very grateful that you have produced a president. For Zimbabwe. Well, Down the line, we may also produce in reverse for you. I wish you, my dear brother, a successful summer. We're discussing privately together. Zambia, in our region, in SADC, has always been a food basket for the region. We continue to wish you to hold that position for the region. Please continue to provide that service to SADC as a country. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe and Zambia. Thank you.
Louder. Thank you very much. We thank their excellencies individually. Now I'm requesting you to give them a combined loud applause. Thank you very much for these closing remarks. Your Excellencies, we got your instruction and we are appealing that let us commit to our hearts and minds the clarion call by their Excellencies to get to work together with unity of purpose and a shared commitment to positively impact the lives and livelihoods of the people of Zimbabwe and Zambia.
Well, here we are, viewers and listeners. Good morning to you. This is your News Network. You can hear the sound of my voice. My name is Simba Chikanza, here bringing to you live early this morning. This is the speech of Mr. Emerson Mnangagwa addressing his counterpart Hakainde Hichilema in the capital city Harare today. First of its nature, it's first of its kind. For the first time in history, the two presidents come together in the capital city in Harare. And we've got people here watching in from across various parts of the world. We've got Shingai Mugochi. Why would he be kicked to Zambia if he wasn't Zambian? Someone says wisdom for Comrade President Edie watching from Zambia. Okay, and then what about Hichilema himself? What do you think about his? What do you think about his wisdom? Someone says, look, Hichilema is simply working hard to do what is best for his country's economy. He's traveling around and he's not trying to be the world's prefect. He is working to feed his nation, to strengthen his country's economy. And so every person around there matters, as it were, and everything that is needed to be done must be done whenever. And so quickly, obviously, says, here we are, we're going to be shutting and rewinding. Thank you.